Alright, everybody. Hopefully you can hear me well because I'm switching my mic here to an older mic. So I haven't used this in a while, so if you can't really hear me, oops. I think I switched the audio so you can hear me. I had to move the mic a little closer. Oops, a little too close on that one. Anyways, we are now going on to the Washington DC chapter, and this is right before the split. So, as I told many of you guys before, I am playing both playthroughs, but which playthrough will be dependent on what stream says, and just look at the title. If you're wanting to watch a specific time frame, just watch the title. But yeah, I'm going to end at the split part. So, yeah, let's get started with Washington, D.C.
What a mess this is turning out to be. When you're ready, we can plan our next move at the briefing station.
Alright, hold on. I'm gonna switch my characters to a bunch of characters. This is Washington, D.C. I didn't show this last time, but like, my favorite fusion happens to be Magneto and Juggernaut. So I'm gonna just play with the DLC X-Men. The heck is Cable? There you are. Classic suit.
Landing pad.
Hi, Steve.
Special conversations.
It doesn't sound good. There might even be some legislation already being drawn.
Let's hope it doesn't have no ways of doing our jobs.
Agreed. Reed says he's processing all this through his new psychohistory formulas, trying to give us some insight on where things...
Better than doing nothing at all.
Perhaps a lot better. We'll see.
Alright. Like I said, out of everybody in the game, Juggernaut is my favorite hero to use. Stuxy was relegated to DLC. Or for the pre-order and then DLC, but he's like my favorite character to use in this game. But yeah, let's get started with the next mission.
Relief contributions are being accepted in the main lobby reception area. Please open your hearts and wallets to help our fellow New Yorkers.
I do want to just see who's around here first before I go around. Monographic. I know they probably based it off this map, the map from MUA 1.
If you're still in the building, please call main reception.
Anyways, move out of the way. Let's get started with the next chapter. Oh, Songbird's here. Let's talk to Songbird.
Hello. Reformed supervillains, yes.
Thunderbolt.
We Thunderbolts have worked hard to change people's minds about us. I'd like to think so. I realize it's a delicate time, but I had something... I won't. It's too chilly here for them anyway. If you'll excuse me.
Too bad Songbird isn't in the sequel, but like, if they ever have a chance to do MUA 4, they can easily put back in some fan favorite characters that didn't quite make the cut for for 3, Juggernaut included. So I think Juggernaut coming back in would be very fun. And reintroduce the Thunderbolts.
Our worst fears seem to be coming to pass. Congress is debating a new bill, the Superhuman Registration Act. It would require all heroes to register with the government, whether they want to or not.
Which would mean the politicians get to tell us who the bad guys are. We need to make sure this thing doesn't happen.
To that end, we're heading down to Washington. I've been offered a chance to testify before a congressional subcommittee.
And I'm going to rally the people down there. We need to get a grassroots resistance movement going before the SRA can gain any momentum.
We want you to come along in case there's any trouble. We've got a Quinjet waiting to fly us down there. Let's go. We're coming up on DC, team, but the situation has radically changed during our flight, and not for the better. The city just came under attack by an unknown terrorist force. We're going to coordinate defense efforts with S.H.I.E.L.D. Buckle up, and be ready for anything.
This is S.H.I.E.L.D. Lieutenant Farrell. We've got some of the senators prepped for evac, but the zone's too hot to lift. Eliminate the enemy forces in the area so we can get those people out. Finally, some backup.
There's supposed to be something over here. But here's one of the reasons I like the Juggernaut. I'm the Juggernaut, bitch!
You got off easy.
Play with Psylocke for a bit.
This zone's secure. We'll get the choppers. You should proceed down the hill. Head them off before they can hit us.
Thought I remember reading she can triple jump. Oh well. Anyways, yeah, there's a hidden collectible over here.
Now they face true power.
Magneto.
Well, you sure took your sweet time getting... Now let me guess. This whole thing another Latveria encounter?
We don't know what's going on here yet.
Well, I guess we'll see then, huh? Meantime, you might want to head over to the mall to see if anyone else needs...
Approaching landing zone ETA. Incoming Sam, 2 o'clock. We're in.
Hold on, I think Juggernaut can actually run through these. Yep, that's the other reason. I was like, wait. Whoa. What? Where do these guys have enough time to spend up the landmines here? Okay, hold on for a second. Apologies on that. Luckily, my mic has a turn off feature. There's a mute feature. Anyways, let's keep moving. We're about to be ambushed, but here's the other reason. Fusion, where it's a wrecking ball.
Damn, what a mess. I should have jumped the gun. That rocket came from the southeast. We need to take out whoever fired it before we can bring anyone... be the guys who shot down our chopper. Take them out, now!
I was like, isn't there something behind the helicopter? Destroy the munitions, get this car out of the dang way. Must have missed the munitions.
Magneto is ready.
I wonder if Magneto can lift these cars. He should, yeah, because of the magnetic power.
Let's
Doesn't make sense. Oh.
What a
There we go.
bloody idiot.
Like American?
And now it's time for the Deadpool fight.
Foreign freaks. You ruined my vacation. And you, dumb as nails shield clones. I saw what you did to those cherry blossoms back there. You think those things grow? And you think it makes me less of a man if I came here for the cherry blossom festival, huh? You're laughing with your eyes. I can see it. Fine. Time for a little boss battle, suckers.
Hardly worth the effort.
Now we show them.
All right then.
Ouch. I knew I should have sprung for the health meter enlargement I saw in that. You're probably trying to clear out these terrorists, huh? Can I join the party?
I thought you were here for the cherry blossoms.
They'll still be here next month.
All clear, Commander.
I'll take things from here. Titanium Man seems to be behind all this. He just made off with some senators and we'll cover the Capitol. You get down to the subway and pursue that tin-plated Russian and his...
Just us? What about some steel support?
Can't spare anyone. I'm sure you can handle it on your own. Now go.
Come on, that-a-way, the subway.
I'm gonna still rock Cable for a bit, and then I'm gonna switch to another team. Yeah.
Hey, when we see Titanium Man, let's try to get him to say moose and squirrel. If I were a supersized Russian bad guy, I'd head for some American chow. This way, to the food court.
You think you're gonna get away with this? What? Saw that right. The cavalry.
Plasma rifle.
That big guy dragged Senator Weaver and the others toward Union Station. Keep going this way.
Oh yeah, I forgot. He has the beam rifle. Bang, bang, bang.
Nice try, roadkill. Now they face true power.
Clap. There's a lot of hidden stuff behind these walls and whatnot, so I think there's like one behind here actually. No, up, see? Like because of the brightness kind of hides certain things.
Ready to move out.
Say what you want about Titanium Man. At least the trains are still running on time.
Oh yeah, this part. Yeah, I'll still do it. But let's put in I don't think I ever did their team up together.
Da, Americans. Your precious representative is safe. For now. Do you have the courage to save him? Let us see.
Now he's gone too far. Nobody attacks America's food courts!
You know, this would be a perfect time for a certain thing. It's a wrecking ball! Let's go! These guys out of the way. The Juggernaut, bitch. Sorry, you're gonna hear me say that a lot with this playing as Juggernaut. Because again, this charging move is pretty much
always in the last place you look.
It's so fun.
Can we stop for a cool, refreshing beverage? Catching product placement checks works up a mean thirst.
What are you doing? Get over here.
When in DC, be sure to visit our scenic national parking garage.
Alright, I'm gonna switch out the team. There's Spidey. Technically, Ben Grimm shouldn't be here, but
Kind of a grim situation for you, huh?
But
I
I need a.
BOF sighting, big orange fist. I've mixed it up with the Hulk, and you ain't the Hulk.
I forgot, what is Ben's alternate outfit anyways? Let's see, oh, his ultimate outfit. Basically, it's his outfit from the last game. Because, as I mentioned kind of before, is that the outfits in the last game, some of the default outfits were based on the Ultimate Universe comics. Well, in this game, they're based on their classic counterparts.
Something smells. I've mixed it up with the Hulk, and you ain't the Hulk.
Alright, we're nearing the end of this section, so let's go rescue Stan Lee.
We will bury you!
Trying to escape with our elected representatives. Get your own, buddy.
Take your stranded corrupt leaders back. I have no use for them now. Follow me, heroes, if you dare!
Hey, what are you doing? Forget about those windbags and help me with this big metal dude.
Senator Lever from New York State. Good to meet you.
Hey, that guy
You've
sounds
done
familiar.
us a great service. You heroes are okay in my book. Maybe we should put this registration business on.
Yeah, great. Am I the only one freaking out that there's two of me in here? Hello? Where the heck is the continuity?
You know, there are a lot of really good medications these days for people like you.
If audio wasn't
best of
skipping,
luck
this would
trying to
definitely
catch
be
that
a lot
maniac.
funnier.
Like our state motto says, exult.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
You don't look like the voting type.
Oh man,
Yeah,
rest in peace, Stan,
hey guys,
man.
I'll take these pencil pushers back to the Capitol. Give me a call if you want to hang out again.
But yeah, we're now at the final part, so
Americans, your deaths await you. You are once again a nation divided. Only this time, you will fall.
I really don't like this boss fight, but like I said, I'm gonna strike in the boss killer. This swapping out 2 heroes.
Necessary. Your democratic ideals will be your undoing once your own people turn against. Did you really think it would be that easy? До свидания.
Keep attacking. You'll disrupt his cloaking. Cloaking field is down. Get him.
Heroes fight fair, which is why I'm very well.
These mini-sentry guns will give you something new to think about.
Yeah, but mine are better. Yeah. There's a reason she's the boss killer.
The Registration Act will be passed by your cowardly leaders. And you will become criminals. Swallow that, my comrades.
Oh, that was kind of cool.
I do this for free. They cannot harm what they cannot see.
Ooh, I'm a little bit low on energy.
When this is done, no one will ever trust you heroes again.
This the best they can do against us? I'll propose a toast to myself. Or we will take you out!
My suit, malfunction. No! You think you've won, but you haven't. You'll soon see. You have already lost everything.
And so, to answer your question, Mr. Senator, in spite of these recent events, I don't believe forcing superheroes to register with the government is the answer. This law would split the hero community right down the middle, with consequences I'm not sure any of us want to ponder.
Was that really your best shot?
Sneaking around doesn't become you, Steve.
Maybe I'll need the practice. Maybe we all will.
Don't be so melodramatic. This whole thing would affect you least of all. You're already deputized.
You almost sound like you agree with them. This Registration Act would tear down everything we've done, destroy a century-old tradition of...
I'm trying to save it, Steve. As much of it as I can, anyway. Don't you see where this is headed? All it's going to take is one more...
Oops. Oops, it looks like my game crashed, so, I think it auto-saved, but, let me go start that up again. So, I'm gonna put the be right back screen while I fix this. Oh yeah, so we ended up here. Luckily, I could just do the boss fight again. So we could just get back to that point in time. Luckily, not a very hard boss. At least, not when you have Songbird. So I guess we'll just do this again.
Your deaths await you. You are once again a nation divided. Only this time, you will fall. With a little help, if necessary. Maybe they should outsource. Your democratic ideals will be your undoing. Once your own people turn against, did you really think it would be that easy?
Cloaking field is down. Get him.
These mini-sentry guns will give you something new to think about.
These moves do kind of remind me of Cyclops. Which I think that's why she...
Come on, who's funnier? Me or Spike?
It's a shame that that Cyclops is only available on previous gen versions of this game.
The Registration Act will be passed by your cowardly leaders. And you will become criminals so fast!
I do this for free. This is the best they can do against us?
They cannot harm what they cannot see.
I might be ugly, but you are ugly!
When this is done, no one will ever trust you heroes again.
Back up.
My suit cannot function. No!
Okay, we're back to where we started. I just want to double check that the stream is working fine.
You think you won, but you haven't. You'll soon
Alright,
see.
so yeah, sorry about that.
You have already
Technical
lost
difficulties and whatnot. Luckily, not the worst thing, so... At least I wasn't barred back at the beginning of the chapter. That would have sucked.
And so, to answer your question, Mr. Senator, in spite of these recent events, I don't believe forcing superheroes to register with the government is the answer. This law would split the hero community right down the middle, with consequences I'm not sure any of us want to ponder.
Hey, Mr. Stark! Mr. Stark! Over here!
Was that really your best shot?
sneaking around doesn't become you, Steve.
Maybe I'll need the practice. Maybe we all will.
Don't be so melodramatic. This whole thing would affect you least of all. You're already deputized.
You almost sound like you agree with them. This Registration Act would tear down everything we've done, destroy a century-old tradition of...
I'm trying to save it, Steve. As much of it as I can, anyway. Don't you see where this is headed? All it's going to take is one more slip-up by anyone in a cape, and we'll be lucky if registration is the worst they do. They could just turn us all into criminals, hunt us all down.
No, they won't, Tony. Not in my country.
Now return to our special live episode of The New Warriors, coming to you straight from Stamford, Connecticut, where the Warriors have just been spotted by their supervillain quarry. Looks like it's on.
I've got Cold Heart, you guys. Hey, somebody snag Nitro. He's rabbiting.
Don't worry, Speedball. I'm on him. On your feet, Nitro, and don't bother trying any of your stupid exploding tricks.
Oh, baby, don't you even know? You're playing with the big boys now.
You know, based on recent comics.
Reports now coming in from Stamford, Connecticut indicate a massive explosion in a residential neighborhood.
Just over 12 hours ago now, and preliminary casualties are said to be over 600. In Washington, rumblings on whether superhero reform should be brought to the table.
Following last week's devastating explosion, Congress has rushed through passage of the Superhuman Registration Act, with the president expected to sign it.
This is just completely insane, Hill. I won't do it.
I'm sorry, was it not clear I was giving you an order?
You're asking me to arrest people who risk their lives for this country every day.
No, I'm ordering you to obey the will of the American people, Captain. Either you help us bring them in, or we'll bring you in.
Weapons down, gentlemen. Or I...
Trank darts, now! Take him down! Take him down!
Keep us moving, son, if you want to stay conscious.
You idiot. We were trying to save lives.
Of all the people to go underground, Captain America. Now every superhero who disagrees with the act suddenly has a leader. Maybe we should hold off until...
That won't be necessary, Mr. President. Registration can go forward as planned. We'll take care of Captain America.
And with the passage of the Superhuman Registration Act earlier this week, superheroes around the country are being forced to choose a side. Do they register with the government to uphold the law, or become part of an underground resistance movement?
Can you believe this is really going down? The act kicks in at midnight, but word is S.H.I.E.L.D's gonna be here sooner than that, taking signatures. I want to talk to Cage about it, but he's too busy arguing with Mr. Fantastic over there. Maybe you can break into their little powwow and get some sense out of them.
Well, this is actually where the split happens, but like what I'm gonna do is like talk to everybody, save there, and then end stream.
Understand your skepticism, Luke, but you have to believe me. I've crunched the numbers, and we absolutely can't rebel against the government on this. If we
can't be any worse than burning the Constitution.
You're exaggerating. This is a temporary measure. Once things...
I ain't buying it, Reed. And I can't believe somebody as brainy as you would.
Oh, hello. Good timing. Perhaps you can talk some sense into Mr. Cage here. He and Iron Fist seem determined...
He's the one who needs a reality check. But good luck getting anywhere with that.
Alright, this is where Ben Grimm tells us that...
Reed Richards.
Please leave your message at the tone.
Yeah, hey Reed, this is Ben. Look, I can't do this. Lord knows I've followed you into some pretty crazy places over the years, but Somehow this is one place
Though the
I can't
incident
go.
was eclipsed by Stanford,
I've
many
been thinking about it for a long
advocates point toward the
time.
Washington, D.C. attack
Registration's
as evidence that
wrong,
superheroes are absolutely necessary
I won't
in
support a
today's
law I
world.
don't believe in, but I'm still a patriot. I ain't gonna fight my own government, so the way I see it, that leaves me only one choice. I'm out. Going underground till this thing blows over. Don't bother trying to find me.
Switch to some heroes right now. Where are you? Boy, there you are.
Hey, you come to a decision yet? For now, yeah, it is. Stanford would never have happened.
Oversight. Red tape and me don't mix well.
We don't let cops run around shooting whoever they want. If somebody wants the authority to take on bad guys, they... No one's got a better reason to be paranoid than I do. And I'm telling you, this is the way it's...
Bishop.
Let's not start playing what if. What happened? Look, I can't make the decision for you. Just remember...
And so, in a worst-case scenario, we'd find ourselves in the equivalent of a superpowered civil war.
Heroes so busy fighting each other, the criminals get a free pass.
Exactly. That's where you and the Thunderbolts would come in, Melissa. We need you to help S.H.I.E.L.D. keep crime under control while... Oh, hello again. I'm glad to see you're not going off half-cocked like Luke, Danny, and Eli over there seem to be. We need cooler heads to prevail.
Actually, you usually seem sketchy.
There's morality and there's practicality. I may have personal issues with the act, but I also have hard evidence that if we rebel against it, the entire world's future will be impaired.
I should take your word on that.
Very good. When S.H.I.E.L.D. shows up, I'm not sure that's been determined. Incarceration, most likely. Those who violate...
So sign up or go to jail, huh?
I'm not in charge of that, of course, but I wish I could spend more time with you, but...
Yeah, it's funny conversation with these two.
Hello, Johnny. I'm glad to see you're not going off happy.
He basically says the same thing.
There's morality and there's practicality. Very good. When S.H.I.E.L.D. show...
Ah.
I'm not sure that's been determined. I'm not in charge of that, of course. I wish I could spend more time with you.
Basically, it says sanity is relative.
If you say so.
Oh, that's glitched out.
Stark Enterprises.
Hello, Susan.
4218 down 1.
There's morality and there's
relative reading.
Well, then as husband and wife... Of course, darling.
Anyways, I'm gonna get to Luke Cage, and then we're gonna get to that splash screen, and then we're gonna end it here.
Are you sure you can get us to Cap without leading them right to it?
Got it covered. You just stick with me.
But what about the rest? How can we
They're gonna have to make their own choice. Stark, Richards, and Songbird are obviously a lost cause.
Dr. Pym,
But maybe.
Latveria.
Well. Speak of the devil. So you folks made up your... I ain't no government puppet. And I assume you feel the same way.
A lot worse they could do this in
If
jail
you're
time.
scared, feel free to do what you're told. Just don't call you... Cap in charge. As long as it takes.
That's simple, huh?
Simple, yeah. Easy. Look, you got what you need to know.
Warning. Security upgrade.
Okay, so basically now we gotta press X on this thing, and then...
Listed as unregistered will
Team Cap or Team Iron Man, but we already have all the characters, so it doesn't matter.
treated by the building.
All superhumans, the Registration Act is in effect. You are now required to meet with Commander Hill and...
But yeah, this is where we're gonna save here. Let me just switch out Iron Man, because I don't know, so you won't know which team I'm going with, but this is the team I'm probably going to have on hand for both sides when you see me next. Deadpool. Whoops, not Juggernaut. Alright, so yeah, this is gonna be the team you're gonna see.
Register your identity with SHIELD.
See me on. Just trying to save here. But yeah, so next time you go here, you'll see my choice. I'll try to see if I can future-proof it by saying something at the beginning about which path I choose. Like, I'll figure something out. But for now, I'm gonna take off because, like, I have to take care of a few things right now, and
the
like.
Registration Act going into effect, the grim work of identifying
And yeah, this
all
is.
the
I was gonna always stop at the split.
continues.
All right,
An official
everybody,
list of confirmed
take
dead is not
care.
expected
I'm gonna
to be completed
raid
for
a guy that was already kind of playing a Marvel Ultimate Alliance game. Let's see. Yep. Alright. Let me just try to set up the raid here. A little bit. And I have some trouble here.
Miriam Sharp, prominent parent of a young Stamford victim, today praised Congress's swift action on passing the Registration Act.
See if he has raids enabled. Alright, well, yep, it's working. Alright, so yeah, we'll take care from here.
See ya.
Bye.